Hey, if you're thinking about moving to Oklahoma City, this video is going to save you a lot of stress and possibly a lot of money. Because today, I'm not talking about the best places to live in Oklahoma City. I'm talking about where you might not want to live and why. And this is not about the bad areas. It's about fit. Think lifestyle, commute, schools, budget, and expectations. And we're going to hit on 5 major points today. I'm Katie. I help families relocate to the Oklahoma City metro, and I've lived here for over 15 years. I see this all the time with out-of-state buyers. So let's get right into it. First of all, don't choose an area without understanding the school district. This one is really huge for my families out there. In Oklahoma City, city limits do not equal school districts. You can have actually an Oklahoma City address and maybe attend Edmond schools, Moore schools, Putnam City, or Deer Creek schools. And the difference matters both for education and resale value. I had some buyers last year that were previously working with a different realtor. They fell in love with the house, the school district was not fully disclosed, and the realtor didn't do their due diligence. So it wasn't till later that the buyer realized the school district wasn't what they thought. It was a Yukon address, but actually in Piedmont schools. Deer Creek is also an especially tricky one. Deer Creek is on the northwest side of Oklahoma City. It isn't an official suburb, but you'll hear me talk about Deer Creek area quite a bit, and people say they live in Deer Creek. People that live there either have an Oklahoma City address or an Edmond address. So part of Edmond sits in Edmond schools, and part of it sits in Deer Creek schools. It can get a bit confusing. If schools are important to you, do not pick a home until you understand this piece. That's why when I first meet with families, I not only ask them where they want to live, if there's a specific school district that they wish to be in. Number 2, be careful in emerging, gentrifying areas if you're not comfortable with the trade-offs. This one is really important, especially for people relocating from out of state. Oklahoma City has several emerging areas that were previously a bit run down, but now are actively being revitalized. A good example of this is the east side of the city near OU Medical Center and the state capitol. In this area, you'll see some beautiful streets with large historic homes and some other streets where investors are remodeling properties or buying older homes, being torn down and replaced with new construction. Because of the revitalization, we've seen professionals who work downtown move in for the easy commute, younger buyers who want to be close to the city center, and increased development and long-term potential. But here's the reality part. These neighborhoods are still in the process of gentrifying, which means they can be extremely spotty. You might drive down one street where every home, literally home after home, has been remodeled or built new, so everything is looking really nice. And then just one block over, homes are still run down, infrastructure hasn't caught up yet, and the area just feels very different. That contrast is normal in emerging areas, but honestly, it's not for everyone. If safety and consistency are at the very top of your priority list, this type of neighborhood may not be the right fit. Now, that doesn't mean it's a bad investment or a bad area. It just means you need to be okay with the growing pains. This is also where having boots on the ground matters. Someone local, someone like me, that can tell you which streets are changing, which ones still need time, because who really wants to buy like a $500,000 home that's right next door to one that needs to be torn down? And what to realistically expect block by block. If you do choose an emerging area, I always recommend investing in a good home security system for added peace of mind. This is all about aligning expectations with reality. And before I move on to my next point, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for notifications, so you'll be the first to know when I drop a new video on the lifestyle and housing market here in the Oklahoma City area. All right, and number 3, don't move to the suburbs expecting city life. This one is heavily about expectation. Suburbs like Yukon, Moore, Norman, and Edmond are fantastic, especially for families. But suburban life can mean more driving to work and to amenities, fewer walkable areas. Remember, Oklahoma City is not a highly walkable city. In most places, you can't just walk to the grocery store or walk to a restaurant. It also means quieter evenings and less nightlife, if that's what you're into. You'd have to be okay with that. If you do want more walkability, the best restaurants close by, and events really close, you may prefer neighborhoods within the Oklahoma City limits. There are some great ones in OKC as well. All right, number 4, don't buy on land without understanding the lifestyle. So homes on acreages, both big acreages and small like an acre, are actually becoming really popular here in the outskirts of the city, especially ones on half an acre up to 2 acres. We are even seeing some master plan neighborhoods intentionally building homes on larger lots here on the outskirts of the city. Think North Edmond, Jones, Piedmont, Blanchard, Noble, all of those are really great examples. But having more land often means being on a septic system, a water well, longer drive time, and less city convenience. For some people, like myself, this is a dream. They want more peace and quiet, and actually like for their home to be on well and septic. For others, this idea is a bit overwhelming. This is usually due to not being familiar with well and septic. Maybe they've just always been on standard city utilities, or the thought of taking care of a big yard or acreage really sparks fear. Also, living on land is a lifestyle choice, not just a housing decision. It's often a slower lifestyle with more peace, which some people love. However, others like the noise and excitement of the city, so it's just honestly not for them. And lastly, if you want new construction, be careful in certain urban core neighborhoods. This one is a really big one, especially for buyers relocating from other states that just don't know neighborhood to neighborhood what Oklahoma City looks like. If you're wanting new construction, you need to know that most new builds in Oklahoma City are located in the suburbs, not the urban core. But that doesn't mean you can't find new construction with Oklahoma City limits. You absolutely can, and I've sold numerous amounts of those. But we have to be very strategic about where we are looking. There are several highly desirable neighborhoods in the urban core that fall under Oklahoma City's Historic Preservation District. Examples of those include Heritage Hills, Crown Heights, Mesta Park, and Edgemere Park. These neighborhoods are protected because of their historical, cultural, and architectural significance. But in simple terms, they just want to preserve the charm and character of the city. So even if you see an empty lot or a home that looks like a potential teardown in one of these areas, building a brand new home is extremely difficult. You're not going to be able to throw up a super modern home or even do exterior cosmetic changes on an existing home, which would often require committee approval. That includes things like exterior paint changes, window replacements, additions to a home, and structural exterior updates. Now, this is not always a negative. These neighborhoods are stunning, they're established, they're highly desirable. But if your priority is brand new construction, maybe a modern layout with minimal HOA restrictions, that sort of thing, these historic districts may not be the right fit. That said, you can still buy or build newer homes in Oklahoma City's urban core. We just have to keep some things in mind. We have to focus on the right pockets, avoid historic overlays, and really understand the zoning and the development rules ahead of time. This is where local knowledge, like myself, really does matter. Being strategic upfront saves you time, money, and frustration. So to close us out, there's no single bad place to live in Oklahoma City, but there are wrong fits if you ignore neighborhood vibes and commute times, if you misunderstand school districts, or if you choose lifestyle mismatch over logic. That's why local guidance really matters so much here. Hey, if you're relocating to Oklahoma City and want help figuring out where you should and shouldn't live based on your life, not just on your budget, reach out. I'm happy to help, and all of my contact information is in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post honest, boots on the ground videos about living here in the Oklahoma City metro. I'll see you in the next one.